Hey everybody, James Tammy. Somebody says here, Nadine Lucas, I have a big D, big B with red eye glow, chocolate brindle coat. Well, you got to chuck the cocoa, because presumably this dog is little CO, and that's why it has red eye glow. Spoogie Narcissus says, when giving the pumpkin for diarrhea, should puppies still drink milk or only Pedialyte? No, you can use, what you do is take a little bit, a dog that has a loose stool, if you use canned pumpkin, it's completely safe. You can give it any time you want to. Basically what it does is puts more fiber in the diet, it makes the poop more solid. So you can do that anytime, regardless of whatever you're doing. It doesn't matter what drugs you're giving, doesn't matter what whether they're feeding off mum, you're bottle feeding, you're tube feeding. A little bit of pumpkin can do magic. Rachel Futch, how many times can I breed a female Frenchie? How many times can they have a C-section? Do you give all your female C-sections? All right, so answering from the bottom up, we always do C-sections, and I advise that you do as well. Certainly people do have natural birth of Frenchies, but it is problematic sometimes, and you can lose puppies in a whole litter. And I regularly have people who call me up who've gone through that route, then had to go to the vet because they got a stuck puppy, and they've gone to the vet, still paid the C-section bill, still had the C-section, and lost a puppy over the whole process. So that is quite a common thing to happen. And that's why we do C-sections on Frenchies, because they have big heads and small hips and puppies get stuck. And especially in small litters, because small litters tend to come late, puppies get bigger. And in large litters, you can have 1 or 2 small puppies and 1 or 2 large puppies. It just takes one large puppy to get yourself really messed up. East Coast Kicks, what if she has white on her chest? We're talking about working out dog's DNA, but she doesn't carry pie on the DNA. Absolutely, you bet. Just because a dog has white on his chest does not mean that it necessarily has a copy of pied, but it's quite common. So typically it's very common to see dogs with a white patch. When you look at their DNA, you find that they do have a copy of pied. Doesn't mean that they have a copy of pied though. Puppy scams. Trian Fam says, ask for a video, call them. Well, I did all that, of course. So I called them multiple times. I left messages. They'd always answer messages, and their phone, I'd always get a recorded message to say they call back. And then I wanted to do a FaceTime, and he said, "Oh well, I'll do a FaceTime on Tuesday." Was the message, and of course Tuesday, no response from them.
It's come and gone.
Yeah. So I then sent him a thing said that I think you're a puppy scam, and I'm about to release a video about you. If I'm wrong, let me know, because I don't want to do that. Never heard anything back.
He was a puppy scam.
Yeah, and then I sent him the link to the video so he could enjoy it, and he never responded to that either.
Did you say who his name is?
Yes. I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm not going to say it here, because there's a number of these bullies' names out there, but it's on the video and you can see the link. But if I say a name, I'll get the wrong one. I'll really upset somebody. I just definitely don't want to do that.
I know the right one if you want me to tell it.
What is it?
Wayne's Top Shelf.
With 2 F's.
Yep. Top Shelf Bullies, and it's called Wayne's WAIN''S. Top Shelf is SHELFF, and the last word is Bulls, and it's BULLZ. Or
Very
YZ.
good. There you go.
Yeah.
There's the one.
So,
and they got lots of puppies on there, and the prices
they've got everybody's puppies on there. All the other breeders need to check out.
Yeah.
Harass the guy and
well,
tell him that they got his puppies on there.
So the problem is, what happens is you can harass the guy all you want to.
Yeah.
But they're just going to go on and start another website out and rip some more people off. So.
But this is how you kind of stop them in a way.
Well, the way you stop them is you don't buy those stupid scam puppies. That's the important part.
Yeah.
Let somebody else get the scam puppy.
Top Shelf Bullies is his name. WAIN''S.
So I did a video on the red eye glow, and it said, "Will the red eye glow for a cryptic merle?" So here's the problem: merles are an unreliable way of testing for chocolate with a red eye glow, because merles tend to have red eye glows anyway. So because of that, whether your dog is a cryptic merle or not, it's unreliable. So certainly the only way, if you're not sure about this, I keep harping about this, and Tammy's going to say, what do you do, Tammy?
What?
You do a DNA test.
Exactly.
Yes.
You can't send us a picture and want us to guess what it is, because pictures taken in different lighting, in the sunlight, in the house, show different colors. So
Hello, can somebody tell me the 4 tests that are referred to when people say 4-panel clear? This is V. Grot Wellers. So I hope to get this right. There's CMR1, which is the eye defect. There's DM, which is a spine defect. There is JUU. That's 3. Oh crap. Yeah. I'll refer this to another one because I'm going to get it wrong. I can't remember the 4th one. It's at the side. If you go to Animal Genetics and look up the 4-panel health test, it'll show you all 4 of them that they do for one price and what those particular traits are. Common sense says, we're talking about the scam deal. If you can't see the puppy in person, I don't want to buy it. Yeah, well, that's true. It's much safer though. But the problem with it is, well, that's right. FaceTime and you're seeing the puppy. The other problem is that, you know, lots of us are buying puppies that are other parts of the world and you physically can't make a trip there. And remember, if you make a trip somewhere they know you've got a wad of cash in the money, you're opening yourself up for a problem. Right. So do this in a safe place.
Right. Right. And if they tell you they can't FaceTime because they have an Android or whatever, they can FaceTime. If they want to sell you a puppy, they're going to find a way to FaceTime. Facebook, you can FaceTime on Facebook Messenger. You friend them, they friend you, and you're able to FaceTime that way. And also, they can find a friend that they can use their phone to FaceTime if they're wanting to sell you a puppy. They're going to find a way to do it. And if they say they can't, then
ding, 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 ding. Warning bells, right?
No, it's red flags.
Yeah.
Don't buy from them. It's a scam.
Yeah. Kelly Hanley, I just had a chocolate and tan with red eye glow. How special is she? Her dad was a lilac and tan. Dad was a mum was a fawn. Okay, so you had a lilac and tan. Chocolate and tan. We know she carries blue because she had a lilac daddy. So you know, you don't tell me anything else about this. So you said, how special is she? Well, all Frenchies are special. Yes. You know. Just
no
like
matter what color they are.
They're all special. In terms of is this rare? No, not particularly. I mean, it would have been a rare dog 4 or 5 years ago, but not especially today. But that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that you shouldn't, you know, breed the dog, enjoy the dog, whatever. So that's about all I can say about that one. Edwin DeHoos says, what's the best for constipated dog? Well, we talked about this before. Well, constipated dog, give them an enema of some warm water with a dash of dishwashing soap and use a syringe, just gently blow it up their butt. You can do that a couple times a day and that normally breaks things loose.
Hey, there's a mailbox there.
Sandy Weiss, Tammy, you're adorable. I really enjoy y'all's interaction. I've learned so much from you all.
Thank you.
That is a thank you. You know, I didn't answer this other question here about, and I feel bad now that I remember it. It was the one about how many times can you breed. I only answered the first part. I didn't answer the rest of it. Where has it gone to? See if we can get back to it. How many times can you, okay, how many times, this was Rachel Fuge, how many times can you breed a female? How many times can you do a C-section? Well, the C-section, when you've had your first C-section, you get to look under the hood and you ask the vet, how's it look underneath their doc? And what they're looking for is no signs of significant adhesions or scarring or thinning of the uterine wall. If you see if all of that's a go, then you're good for next time, provided that she bounces back. And I've got videos on this about how many times you should breed a dog. But basically, if the insides look good and she bounces back and she's nice to her puppies and is a successful litter, then breed again. If any of those things are not true, then you need to be thinking about waiting a while or maybe stop breeding that dog.
Leave the car running or turn it off?
Leave it running, please. That's the end of that video. Bye, everybody. Say bye, Tammy.
Bye.
Tammy's going for a massage. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate people who subscribe to me. It helps me, encourage me to do more of these videos. But do remember, disclaimer here, I am not a vet. I'm not a licensed medical professional. I'm purely a person who's been breeding dogs for the last couple of decades. Any information that you got from this video, use at your own risk. There's nothing implied here, and certainly this should not be used as a substitute for advice from your veterinarian or your medical professional. I hope you enjoyed the video. Come back for more of them. Bye.
Bye.